Welcome back to Nova Fitness. It's Thursday, May 21st. I'm Coach Matt.
Coach Ronnie.
We've got a great 5-round workout today. But before we get into that, Coach Ronnie's going to warm us up.
All right, guys, so for our warm-up today, we're going to start out with some line drills. We go 2 rounds through these movements, starting out with inchworm to push-up. So you're just going to start out walking yourself out to the push-up position, get into a full push-up, and then walking your toes back to your hands as you walk through that inchworm. All right, from there, we're getting into a lunge with rotation. So you're alternating your steps, but you're rotating towards that forward leg as you work through that lunge. All right. From there, working on that posterior chain, we're going to go through the chicken walk. So just stepping out in front of yourself slightly, reaching down towards that toe. Again, getting those hamstrings, glutes, and low back ready for our movement today. We finish the line drills with a broad jump. So loading the hips, very similar to what we do with our barbell. Jumping, cover some distance, get into that full extension of the hips as you leave the floor. All right. From there, holding onto a weight, whether it's a kettlebell, dumbbell, or even just your body weight or even bandage, you're going to go through 5 good warnings just to continue to prep and prime our posterior chain. So again, this is 2 rounds of the line drill, the inchworm push-up, the lunge with rotation, the chicken walk, and the broad jump. In between each round, you're doing 5 good warnings. Let's get through the warm-up and get ready for the WOD.
Today's workout is going to be 5 rounds. It's called Athlete's Foot. So it's going to be 1 minute worth of max box jumps, 1 minute worth of max toes to bar, 1 minute of max kettlebell swings, followed by 1 minute of rest. So what we'll want to work for at least 45 to 50 seconds at every interval, starting with the box jumps. So if we're going to take a look at the box jumps and the key points of performance here, we're going to look at kind of the way we load our hips and left feet before the jump, and then also how we land. So when Ronnie loads his hips, gets ready, cocks himself to jump, it's very similar to if you were hinging down to do a hang clean or a hang power snatch. Push the hips back, load the heels, feel the hamstrings come on, knees engaged outwards so the glutes are ready to fire. From there, he would drive and jump, thrusting his hips forward, landing in an absorbed position. Absorbing his landing, sorry. So meaning, when he loads back, fires, and lands, that he kind of absorbs the shock of the landing. Sometimes you hear people hit the box and they sound like, a gorilla fell down the stairs, and then other people hit the box and they barely make a little tap noise, a cat in the night, if you will. We're trying to land a little bit quieter, a little softer, so that our ankles, knees, low back, and just take a boom, pounding with every repetition. So, I'm giving a couple of demos of what not to do. Whoa. Ron, you okay? With each repetition, land softer, and then step down is my big recommendation. So if Ronnie jumps up, step down, control, be able to take in a couple breaths of air. It is true if you want to cycle a little faster, especially if you're a very good athlete, a lot of experience box jumping, you can jump down, rebound, right back up. It is faster, but for a lot of you who have not been box jumping or doing a lot of jumping action, it is also a lot rougher. It's twice the impact of jumping down, jumping back up. So I highly recommend a good controlled step down, but also establish a rhythm in it. So you step down, jump up, step down, jump up. You're able to breathe consistently and work for all 45 seconds to 50 seconds. Pretty good. Box jump check. Moving on to the toe to bar. So if you have a great pull-up rig at home and you want to do regular kipping toes to bar, you can, which would involve you jumping up, getting into that active shoulder position, just like you would any type of pull-up. From there, you can move into the arch, hollow, kipping toes to bar. Imagine if you have a full rig setup like this at home, you probably know how to do your kipping toe to bars. However, if you have something that you can toe to bar from, or something you can do pull-ups from, but maybe kipping isn't in your wheelhouse, or you're just not that great at toes to bar, you can jump up, grab the bar, still establish that active shoulder first, and from there you can just do a strict leg lift. Boom. Go all the way up, doing strict toes to bar like Ronnie is. Or even if you're not as good, but you can get your feet above your waistline, that's kind of the measuring stick we're going to look at for how quality reps are. if you're able to hang and then consistently get your legs over the line of your waist while hanging. If that doesn't work, a lot of us are going to be using our kettlebell or dumbbell to anchor ourselves. So if Ronnie grabs his kettlebell, first thing you want to do is kind of engage his shoulders, really hold on to that bar. Feet tight together off the ground. He's going to lift his toes up, and then after he passes that, past his waistline, he's then going to push his heels and feet, toes to the ceiling. You'll notice his lower back, his buttocks comes up off the ground pretty high, and then he doesn't allow his feet to touch the ground. He holds them tight together. One last final version. Let's say you're anchoring yourself to a doorway, or maybe you do have a rig, and you're just going to anchor yourself from that. This is a great scale option too. Again, we want to engage our lats and shoulders at the top, keep our feet off the ground, leg lift our toes up, and then press back to the bar. We want to pick a little dot or make a little dot or target to press to. What we don't want to do in this movement is just sling our legs back as floppy as possible and just let momentum take over. And sometimes that's commonly what we see kind of thrown off, is when we're doing these, we're not building the strength, we're just whipping our legs back as hard as we can and letting momentum take over. Also, regardless of how you do any of these versions laying on the ground, if you can keep your feet tight together, toes and ankles together, as you lift up, you're going to get the most out of this workout. So feel free to choose any scale that works best for you, but allows you to mimic this position to the best of your ability. And finally, we're going to move on to the kettlebell swing. Kettlebell swing, guys, just remember to get a nice stance, probably very similar to any of your air squat or good squatting stances. Kettlebell set just out in front of the toes for the first rep. You'll set yourself up by grabbing it. You're going to engage in the low back, hips, glutes. Pulling that kettlebell to you. Hips lead the way. You'll notice right here, when Ronnie is doing the kettlebell swing, he's getting that kettlebell majority of the way up just from using his hips. Hips lead, arms finish. So if you're 8 to 10 reps in and you all of a sudden feel your shoulders coming on fire, it's probably because you're lifting and pulling a little too early. Make sure we're driving hard with the hips, finishing with the arms overhead. Keep the kettlebell close on the way down. Well, feel free to warm up, get an idea for the height you want to use, the weight you want to use, and what scale version of your toes to bar you're going to do, and then we'll be back here for some strategy tips on other movements. Even though we're shooting for max repetitions each round, we're still looking for quality. That means we want to work for about 40 to 50 seconds so that we can make a smooth transition to the next movement. It might take 4 to 10 seconds to just go from the box to setting up your toe to bar position. And if that's the case, give yourself enough time. When you're looking at the box jumps, I want you to move at a hard pace that is consistent rep to rep. And that's why I recommend the step down so that you're still able to breathe while continuing to move, and it kind of slows you down strategically. On the toes to bar, just pick a scale that you can do consistently again. Ideally, we want to keep our feet off the ground, so if that means we can do 5 in a row before we need a short break, let's do that versus doing 10 in a row and being completely burnt out for the rest of the minute.
The kettlebell swings, guys, remember, really try to focus on loading and using those hips to start and propel that kettlebell up and finish with the arms overhead. Keeping that kettlebell close to the body as you get back to that start position, not letting that kettlebell pull you into a bad position where you're almost hinging over in the tabletop. Utilize that 1 minute rest after each movement for each round, just to get yourself composed, get your heart rate down, get yourself mentally prepared for that next movement at the top of the round.
And as always, focus on the quality, guys, over the quantity of reps. Is going to be a great builder as we get back closer and closer to warming up, to practice some of these skills without completely burning yourself out. Have fun. Let us know what tips and tricks you might need help with, and we'll see you at the end of this workout.